What you should instead focus on instead of being happy. So happiness is an emotion, so it's always going to become up, and then you're going to stay stagnant for a while, then you're going to get happy again. It's just an emotion, and it's just like a fleeting feeling. Instead, you should focus on being prideful of yourself, and instead you should focus on being truthful to yourself and being proud of yourself, of who you are as a person, with your accomplishments and with what you're doing. It's not necessarily being happy, it's just like accomplishments and getting things done. Because especially as a man, it's the most important thing you have is your work and what you're doing with your life. So if you're not a man on a mission, if you're not goal oriented, and you're just focused on being happy, like this is what women can do. Women can focus on being happy. Like if you're a woman, that's fantastic. That's fine because you're a woman. It doesn't, like, women and men are completely different. We're not the same. So if you're a man and you're focused on being happy, it's just not going to be the end result that you want. You should focus on being prideful of yourself. Focus on, doing what you're supposed to do, hitting the gym, eating a healthy, clean diet. Focus on getting your to-do list tasks done, every single thing on your to-do list. And focusing on, if you get those things done, level up that even some more. Focus on, getting more hours at your job. Focusing on leveling up a skill set so you can make more money. Focus on, there's so many things that you could be doing. And that is exactly what you should be focusing on. Money, the gym, getting in better shape, your confidence, your to-do list tasks, your power list tasks from Andy Frisella, just doing what you're supposed to do. It's very, very simple. And you just keep doing these over and over and over again every single day. You have yourself victory. You have yourself, you won the day. And guess what happens if you win every single day? Then you win the month, then you win the months, then you win the year. Guess what happens if you win the year? You win at life. If you win years consecutively, you win at the life. You win at life. It all stems, though, from winning each day. And how you do that is having to-do list tasks that you got to do every single day, by making sure you're working out every single day. I mean, my to-do list tasks may be different than your to-do list tasks, but at the end of the day, you have things written down that you're supposed to do, and you have to do them. Do them, and then that's the pride. That's the prideness you will feel, and that's a much better feeling than drinking alcohol or smoking weed or any of this other stuff that's not as important as that. You focus on those things, you're going to be way happier, guaranteed. I already know 100% you will be much happier if you focus on being prideful of yourself rather than focusing on being happy. It's just not going to work if you're trying to be happy all the time. So focus on this. Focus on being prideful. Focus on getting to-do list tasks done. Focusing on challenging yourself every single day to do more. I mean, life is hard. It's not easy. So this is why you always got to stay motivated, stay hitting the gym, stay eating healthy, keep your discipline high. Because a lot of times people aren't going to be motivated to want more. But that's where the discipline comes in, to just do what you have to do every single day, no matter if you feel like it or not. And then 10 years goes down the line, you'll have a Lambo. What do you know? Okay, you're driving a Lambo. Now, is that the case for every single individual? No. Not everyone's going to drive a Lambo. But you will become a better version of yourself, and that's the whole goal here, is to become better. That's the goal. We want to become better. We want to become, we want to make more money. We want to get in better shape. We want to, level up everything about our life. We don't want to stay in the same position. And that comes from, like I said again, being prideful and not being happy. You want to get your to-do list tasks done, and you want to be prideful of yourself. You want to get your work done. Work. Because it's the most important thing in life. As a man. As a woman, doesn't matter. Career doesn't matter. Just speaking mainly to men, women can focus on being happy. That's okay. They can do that. They're allowed to do that. Because at the end of the day, they have that safety net. There's always going to be a man, especially if they're an attractive woman, there's always going to be a man to take care of them. But that's a whole different topic. You just focus on being prideful of yourself. Focus on being the man. Focus on your accomplishments. And you'll actually get happiness from that. By being prideful, you will get happiness. So focus on that. Don't focus on being happy. That's the video I have for you. If you like this video, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.